Hi, this is Greg Stidsen. I'm the technical director for Bluesound, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about Bluesound and what we've set out to accomplish with the brand. And in a nutshell, Bluesound is a high-resolution audio, multi-room, wireless network streaming system. And it's made up of two families of devices. So we have devices we call nodes. A node hooks up to an existing hi-fi system. It has a line-level output, connects wirelessly or through gigabit Ethernet to your network. We can stream virtually all of the popular music services. You can also tie it into a NAS if you want and stream local content. And all of that's aggregated in our app, which is available on both Android and Apple iOS. In addition, we also have desktop versions of the app for both Apple and Windows. So it's very complete in that respect. What's really important, though, we think, is the ability to stream in high resolution. So we can always go up to 24-bit 192K on any of these devices and stream them wirelessly. And of course, the quality of DAC, the quality of the audio circuitry is to a very, very high standard. We like to say that we're designed by audiophiles, but we want to make it easy to use for music lovers as well. So the next node I'd like to talk about we call the power node. And here we've taken that same node and we've added a 70 watt per channel, very high performance audio amplifier. It's stable down to 2 ohms, has dynamic power of 145 watts into 4 ohms, so this is not a low quality amplifier. It's an extremely high quality, state-of-the-art amplifier, very similar to what we use in NAD Master Series, so it has a clear lineage from the NAD amplifier technology. Another node product includes also the preamp output of the node, but we've added here 2 terabytes of internal storage and a CD ripper. So this allows you to take your CD collection and put it into the Bluesound ecosystem. And the ripping process is completely automated. It goes out to the internet, picks up the metadata and the album art, and indexes automatically into your music collection. And incidentally, you can use this as a NAS on the network, so any other player can also access your stored music on this. Not only can you rip CDs into it, but we also have a download manager that works with highresaudio.com out of Europe and with HD Tracks out of New York and the USA. So you can, from our Bluesound app, go to HD Tracks, purchase music, and when you press the buy button, it will actually download it automatically into the vault. And about 15 minutes later, after it downloads and re-indexes, you can be listening to your new purchase high-resolution audio. Now, with a wireless system, multi-room system, one of the really great things is that you can also buy some all-in-one units, and we call these pulse speakers. So these include a power node, basically, and some very high-quality speakers. And unlike a lot of Bluetooth speakers and inexpensive things you see out there, these are designed by Paul Barton from our sister company, PSB. They are true high-fidelity drivers, very high-quality drivers. We use 2 1/4 inch full-range drivers for left and right, and a 5 1/4 inch woofer that is common for both channels. So due to the close proximity of the drivers, fewer drivers result in a more uniform sound field. But these are very open, very articulate. We're able to use the DSP power of Bluesound to flatten out the response and to perfectly integrate and time align all of the drivers. Each driver has its own separate sealed acoustical chamber, and each one has its own amplification. The Pulse Mini is really the same exact configuration, but with smaller drivers and a smaller cabinet. Fits in smaller spaces, of course, it doesn't play quite as loud. But both of these have surprisingly impressive bass response. Pulse 2 is flat to 40 hertz in room, which is pretty darn good. It wasn't too long ago you needed a much bigger much more elaborate system to get that kind of performance. And something that we're just introducing here at the 2016 CES is something we call the Pulse Flex. This is a mono speaker, of course, because of its small size, and has a 3/4 inch aluminum dome tweeter and a 4.5 inch woofer, and includes amplification and, of course, the Bluesound processing. And this is a speaker that can fit in a lot of places. It can fit on a nightstand. We have an alarm clock function in Bluesound. We also have presets here on the top that allow you to associate your favorite internet radio station or your favorite playlist stored on your vault. And so if you're in the bathroom shaving or you're rolling over to go to sleep, you might not have your phone handy with the app, so you can just hit one of these presets and it will bring up whatever music you've associated with that preset. So it's really a complete system. You can, if you wire these together, you can go up to about 35 zones. In wireless mode, we're very comfortable going up to 8 zones, so you can really put these throughout your home. And the way I like to talk about it is Bluesound can give you kind of a lean back, atmospheric sound throughout your home. It's almost, when you experience it, it's really beautiful. It's most audiophiles have their sweet spot in their listening room, but it can't really be shared easily with the family. With Bluesound, you can integrate it with your high-end audio system in your listening room, and it has the high-resolution audio, so you can have a lean-forward, really involved listening session, but you can also spread this throughout your home and have a really enjoyable musical experience with an atmospheric music approach. So that's Bluesound in a nutshell. Please come and visit our website, www.bluesound.com. Thank you.